It's no question that being in the world's biggest boy band will completely change every aspect of your life. So much so that Harry Styles is crediting One Direction for his ability to get some, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. What is up, you guys? It's Susan Morad back here on Clevver News, and boy do I have a zinger for you. But first, when you think of Harry Styles, some of the first things that might come to mind are kind, sensitive, talented, drop-dead gorgeous, a tasty snack turned 5-course meal. You know, the list goes on. But the one box you'd probably never think to check in a million years would be running low on lady luck. That is a thing that doesn't actually exist when it comes to Harry. And in a new interview with Howard Stern on Sirius XM radio show, Harry admitted to crediting One Direction for that little luxury. When asked what he'd be doing if he wasn't a musician, Harry revealed that his love life would have probably suffered the most. After asking what would have become of him if he hadn't turned into a pop star, Harry responded with this little gem.
If you weren't a music artist, what do you think you would be?
A virgin.
Okay, now let's just take a sec and let that sink in. I do have to mention though that this isn't the first time that Harry has credited One Direction with his V card. Back in 2011, he gave a very similar answer, admitting that he thought girls would find him ugly if he wasn't standing next to his bandmates. That clearly wasn't the case back then, and is still not the case to this day. By now, we're all well aware of Harry's dating history, having been linked to many beautiful ladies in the past, including Kendall Jenner, Taylor Swift, Cara Delevingne, Tess Ward, and Camille Rowe, to name a few. He touched on the stress of dating in the public eye and revealed that despite what people may perceive on the outside, it definitely comes with its share of issues. He said, "It's always kind of a balance thing because you want to date normally, but then you also want to protect it so it can be normal. I think a big part of it is like you want to be able to spend enough time with each other where you can get to know each other before you have to deal with the extra stuff." As far as dating right this second though, Harry admitted that he wasn't on any dating apps at the moment, but would definitely like to get married someday. He said, "I'd like to be married. It's definitely what I would like to do." So what is one of the world's biggest heartthrobs to do when constantly being drooled over from every angle and being referred to as a quote sex symbol? I mean, must be nice, right? Well, according to Harry, he'd prefer to not be in the epicenter of sexual attention. He recently opened up to Zane Lowe on his new Music Daily Apple podcast about the weird attention he receives on the daily, saying, quote, "Honestly, I'd say I try and think about it as little as possible because it's a very strange, dynamic thing." He added, "It's also like a weird thing to think of about yourself. I guess the thing with like sex in general is like, it used to feel so much more taboo for me. Even like when we were in the band, the thought of people thinking that I had sex was like, oh no, that's crazy. What if they know?" Yeah, I think it's safe to assume that any and all of that taboo has been tossed out the window and has made its way out into the open. I'm really curious to hear all of your thoughts on Harry's response about being a virgin if it wasn't for One Direction. Were you surprised by his answer? Get the conversation going right here in the comments section below. But I can assure you that Harry has not lost his romantic, swoony charm. He also opened up about his newest album, Fine Line, specifically his song Adore You, saying that he wrote it from his own experience of that first time feeling.
Adore You to me is about like that initial excitement of meeting someone and you're kind of excited by them. I guess it's like the honeymoon period of kind of dating.
Harry also admitted that the entire album was much more of a self-reflection and that he took his time making it, unlike his past work. He also detailed his emotional track Falling, saying, quote, "Falling is about getting right before a place that you realize is kind of like a low for you. You kind of feel yourself falling back into that down period and being sad about what you've lost." Oh, we stan a true artist who isn't afraid to tap into their emotions and share them with the rest of the world. And I can go on and on and on and on about all the reasons why we love Harry, but I'd love to hear your very own reasons along with your thoughts on Harry's interview. So get talking right here in the comment section. After that, be sure to click right over here to hear Harry's true thoughts on Zayn Malik's departure from the band back in 2015. As always, don't forget to show some love to that subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified of all our Clevver News updates. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Susan Morad. I'll see you later. Bye.